Sara Austin is founder and CEO of Children First Canada, based in Calgary, Alberta, where she leads a national movement to make Canada the best place in the world for kids to grow up. As a champion for children with more than 20 years of experience, Sara has led highly successful advocacy, public awareness, and philanthropic campaigns and shaped major public policy efforts, including Kids Are Not All Right and Raising Canada, which have addressed Canada's high rates of child abuse and called for reform of the child welfare system. One of the hallmarks of Sara's leadership is that she not only stands up for kids, she also empowers kids to stand up for themselves. She championed the creation of a Youth Ambassadors program at Children First Canada and was the driving force behind the consultation of thousands of children across the country, resulting in the creation of the Canadian Children's Charter.
We have to start in the family, improving how parents raise their kids, but we also have to work with the government to set great policies that protect kids from violence and exploitation. When you bring those two things together, magic can happen.
Melanie Doucet is a former youth in care working to improve the lives of children in care for 15 years through her academic work and community engagement. Currently, Melanie is a PhD candidate and sessional instructor at McGill University's School of Social Work in Montreal, Quebec, and a member of the Centre for Research on Children and Families, where she has worked on multiple local initiatives to make a difference for youth in care. Melanie has a lifelong commitment to advocacy. As part of the New Brunswick Youth in Care Network, she presented at the first New Brunswick Youth in Care hearings in the provincial legislature in 2012. In 2015, Melanie co-founded a peer support group for former youth in care pursuing post-secondary education. She is also currently a board member of the International Foster Care Organization and past board member of Care Jeunesse. Melanie is self-motivated and passionate about her work with marginalized youth. She has been and will continue to be a positive influence with whoever she encounters in her career.
They say it takes a village to raise a child, but in reality, it doesn't stop at the end of childhood. It's a lifelong effort. We need to go further as a community and as a society and rally around youth and infirm care so that they can grow into healthy, thriving members of our communities.
Berwyn Elmen has dedicated 30-plus years to change and transformation of the child welfare and residential systems of care. For 10 years, Berwyn was the Ontario Provincial Advocate for Children and Youth in the Office of the Provincial Advocate, based in Toronto, Ontario. As an independent officer of the legislature, partnering with children and youth in and from foster care and the children's services system, he helped create a best-in-class model of child advocacy. Among Berwyn's accomplishments was leading and supporting staff and youth in the creation of the Our Voice, Our Turn initiative. This led the government to establish the Youth Leaving Care Working Group, which produced the landmark Blueprint for Fundamental Change to Ontario's Child Welfare System. Berwyn is a tireless and well-respected advocate for children and youth who's driven by a strong sense of social justice and the importance of amplifying these youth voices as a tool for bringing about positive change.
The most important things I learned about child welfare in my career came from young people themselves. The changes that will really make a difference came from them. After all, these young people truly are our children, and we know, and you know, we can do better.